I think budgets are always under pressure. At least in our case, I think we, with our leadership team, they're finally starting to buy into the value of loyalty and the value that we bring. My my revenue budget, my expectation for next year is just increased by 10%. So I think there's a lot of focus on trying to squeeze as much as they can out of loyalty, which is good because it means that they see that we have potential. Um, I think we're doing what we can to make sure that we're given a fair number of resources to deliver on our targets. And I think certainly as we start to see more focus on personalization, more focus on the benefits that we bring, like I said, 100% increase in staff proved that we stimulate behavior. So I think as we can continue to focus on that, we'll be seen as, be hopefully been able to be given more resources where relevant. We're fortunate because we've built our own backend system, so I think we're going to continue to focus on improving it, making sure we can offer the right benefits. And there's a few things we have in the works, again, to make sure that we deliver the right benefits to the right customers.
I'm hoping it will increase. In fact, I think it will increase. But you'll have to talk to my head of my lead financial officer for that. No, more seriously, I think we are on the increase because we are able to prove that we have customer lifetime value associated with loyalty. And so loyalty is a customer journey. It's not a destination. It's an ongoing cycle. And so when you're able to prove that the ongoing engagement grows over time and the value is built proportionally over a number of years, you know that you can invest knowing that your payback will be, from a company perspective, scattered across multiple years. And it's actually great to have some kind of predictive ROI associated to loyalty. And so that level of prediction, that level of control around the return on investment drives more investments overall to loyalty. If you have the right measurement, the right tools, the right also financial support from your financial officers and your leaders, within the company, I think you'll find that loyalty is now not looked and talked about as loyalty, but more around customer engagement as a whole. And that's why investments are growing today, because it's becoming more data-driven, more segmented, associated to artificial intelligence, and also seamless customer experience. All of these aspects resonate, and they just enhance loyalty as a whole. And that's why I think investments are growing within my company at Accor, with Accor Live Limitless, because the value is there and the return on investment is definitely there.
My sense is, from a budget provision perspective, whilst there is a concern about where the global economy is going, airlines will continue to put some money aside, given that the projection is the industry will do well next year. And if you saw the forecast, the outlook from IATA that was released just yesterday, the industry is going to have elevated net profits for 2024. So on the back of that, I can imagine that some airlines will be bullish, and some airlines will want to position themselves to be able to invest generally in technology, but I think also in the space of loyalty, right? So I think there's something positive to look forward to, against the backdrop of obviously the concerns of a global economy that may not be advancing as many would like. So from a sort of technology progress perspective, or a loyalty customer experience perspective, I think the continued focus on digitalization is going to be there. I think airlines, and certainly in our case here, we're taking the opportunity to upgrade our app to ensure that the loyalty piece is reflected appropriately in terms of a smoother and seamless experience, transactionally and digitally. So you can see, I think, some enhancement and some upgrades to the loyalty experience through the app or the digital channels of airlines.
Ours is significantly increasing. Our board has approved to invest more in certain areas of opportunity. Specifically, we'll be enhancing our tech infrastructure to streamline our program management as well as our distribution, and also in our MarTech stack to provide more local content in our messaging, something we've been trying for a long period of time. We've got some new tools that we're going to add into our stack and see if we can make that a little bit more efficient. Also, that's like, so technology, and then going back to China market. It's a huge market that's so different than the rest of the world. And we finally are making, I think, a concerted effort there. We have approval for investment there. So we're going to be going a lot more intentionally into that market next year through different means. Then also brand and performance marketing. GHA has been largely word of mouth, and we've been kind of under the radar for a while. We are starting to make more investment to get our name out there. And so we will be doing more in that space. And then also, along with that, next year we are celebrating our 20th anniversary. So we do want to get the word out in terms of PR and marketing, make sure everyone's celebrating with us our 20th birthday, that we were a startup, and by the way, we're still around. And so something's been going right, but we want to celebrate next year and make sure that we're here for another 20 years. So we'll be growing some awareness there. But all that said, lots more investment, lots more budget dedicated to the program next year. And that's a great sign of the confidence that our board has in our program and our growth opportunities.
We initiated some new features. Gamification is one of them. Global Youth, our targeted loyalty program, is another one. We want to improve these two elements in the following year and following years, probably. And we have different ideas. We want to initiate AI, which requires some additional investment. So our loyalty budget will increase in the new year, and probably it will be an ongoing trend for the following years. As a new technology, we want to utilize AI in our loyalty program. We are utilizing AI for our campaigns because we can create personalized campaigns in our current system. We want to use this experience, our AI experience, to improve our loyalty program and make it more personalized.
So when we look at budgeting for next year, definitely there should be an increase if the project deemed to be successful. Now, the budget should not be on the similar elements. However, it should be investment into a better and innovative features that could be part of the application. In addition to the consumption of the customers towards your loyalty program, and utilizing your currencies, aiding that partnership investment from both loyalty programs should require a bigger budget. However, all of it should be part of a clearer business case that will give you a better commercial ROI and increase your customer acquisition and have that customer retention to increase your customer lifetime value.
This is a painful question for me because the loyalty budget was basically stopped for 4 years, and now this year will be, I think there will be a better budget for loyalty, but I will no longer be in charge. So that's why it's painful, because I've been trying to promote this kind of investments, but I will not enjoy the satisfaction of seeing the results. But I'm glad for the colleagues that are replacing me, and yeah, I think there will be a little better there will be a little more money to spend in loyalty.
Our system is not that far from in history. It's actually from 2000 that we implemented our technology for loyalty, and it's about time after 23 years for the reasons things are moving so fast. Technology also is moving, and if we want to introduce a level of AI, personalized offering, if you wanted to gamify as well your interaction with your members, especially for the younger generation that is used to this when they're interacting with other players, not just airlines, but other players as well. I think it is very important for us to have that enabler, technology enabler, to be able to implement all of this. So yeah, it's a big, massive undertaking, but we had to do it for the reasons that you just talked about.